Two kids especially have come up very, very big for you, Naomi Burnett and Ariana Forge. Can you speak a little bit about those two and their contributions?
Two very special players again. They're all special, so I use that word a lot. But Naomi and Ariana, this is their second year on varsity. They're only sophomores. And last year, when I brought them up, we had a spot, we need some positions filled. They're not very tall, but they're strong, very strong. Naomi have been a consistent starter for us and has started all through the district play, and she has a very difficult job. We put her on the tallest player and one of the best post players, and for her height, she does an outstanding job limiting numbers. She works so hard in practice, on the court. She's very serious about the game, and she's so young. The thing she has done for us is just amazing, a great fit. It was a great decision. Last year I didn't get to play her as much as I thought I would because I don't like bringing players up. But it was, now looking back, it was a good decision because she was so ready for the starting position that she had to play this year that she wasn't shaken. She had seen enough of it, played the minutes that she did, understood her role last year, and now to be one of our starters is just, she's very happy. I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy the things she's done for us. And, that doesn't always get into the papers, those things that she brings to our table. We depend on her so much defensively and getting rebounds, and she's had 10 or more rebounds at several games, and that's outstanding, especially when I'm such a defensive coach and I want to see that. And Ariana is the other one that I brought up last year as a freshman, and she's come along. Very special kid. She got sick at the beginning last year, so her minutes were really limited, or got injured, I'm sorry. And this year we had an injury with her, and she had to set out a little bit. But when she's out there, it's fast and furious. And now she's my kid that I just want her to believe in herself. She second guesses herself. She knows the game, but she gets a little nervous sometime and things. So I'm just trying to build up her confidence, and for her to have just as much confidence that when she gets out there and she doesn't think about it, she's a beast. She's grabbing rebounds all over the court, no matter how tall players are and everything, and she has a good shot that we want her to take more shots, but she's another one, she'll pass it when we want her to shoot it at times and things. So she's good. The next year, watch out for those two girls, watch out for those two ladies. They're going to be in the paper a lot, I believe.
And Deja Blanchard is another person that you put her in. You can put her in, leave her in the last couple minutes of a game, or you put her in as your first sub. I mean, she just does so many different things for you. Can you speak a little bit about Deja and her contributions to your team?
Another sophomore. This is her first year on varsity. She played JV. We actually moved her up last year from freshman to the JV team, wanting to, really. There's a lot of good qualities that I saw in her last year, but I knew she wasn't ready for the varsity, and we were so guard-heavy, great guards last season, that we needed her to come. So at the end of the season, I told her there's a couple of things I wanted her to do to work on her shots and her stamina. She had to build up a little bit more stamina. She did those things over the summer and in the tryouts, and she is playing such good ball right now. I think she's playing her best basketball right now. She's not afraid to shoot. That was another one, I love it as a coach that have to tell kids to shoot because some want to shoot out of control, but my kids are not that way. I have to tell them, you're going to sit on the bench if you don't shoot. And so she started shooting. She has a beautiful set shot, a three-pointer and shot, and defensively, she is the one, when I put her in the game, usually we're going for trapping. We're going to trap people, and she knows how to keep the girls in front of her. She hustles right off, and she loves, and she understands. Here's another kid that understands her role. And I have so many kids that I know on a lot of other teams that probably be starters and things, more playing time, but they love it. They love being an Eagle, and they love it. And she's one of my kids that very smart, very vocal, on the court and in practice and things. And she's a delight to have on the team. She's her mom's a teacher, and Deja should be. I tell her all the time she needs to be a teacher because she asks questions and she's got to know what she's doing. She wants to make sure she knows what's going on.
And then 3 other kids are very important to the success of the team too: Nadia Carter, Damara, and Amani.
Yes. Imani is the other junior that we have on the team. I have 3 juniors, and Imani is coming along just fine. And she's one that's nervous, first-year varsity player. She's a little nervous, but she's a basketball player, and she great fitting in for our program. And I'm expecting her we're going to really work with her this summer and get her where we need her to be, so that her minutes can go up next season and stuff. A great fit for our program, a great fit. And another kid that's sitting there she's kind of doesn't get a lot of playing time, but she's definitely okay. One of the kids I asked this year that, hey, we could move you to varsity back to the JV, and your minutes can go up and develop. Oh no, coach. Oh no, I love it. I understand my role, and I'm good with this. I want to be on the varsity. I love it. And because she's going to grow from it. And I saw, last game I played her a lot more minutes at the Shoemaker game, and I just saw a lot of things that we've talked about. I saw her kind of coming into her own and everything, and still, passed the ball when she had the open shot and things, but things that's going to be fixed over off season and in the summer, and a great delight, real happy, great fit for the program. Nadia and Damara, I'll talk about them separately. They're both sophomores. They're both my smallest players on the team, and they have a great analogy. I think of them like pit bulls. They're going after you. Nadia is going 100 miles an hour. We're trying to slow her down a little bit because she has one speed, and that is just fast. And, sometimes I tell her, I think your feet are moving faster than your brain because you already have made a decision, and then you're like, oh. But she's the delightful player because when she makes a bad pass, she's always pointing to herself. That it was me. She is so hungry to know more basketball, more of our system, because she wants to play. One big improvement I've seen in her, that shot is going in. Because before, it's like she made the team because of her defense. She's after her. She's going to keep the ball. She can steal the ball. And the great instinct. But now she's worked so much on her shot that she's putting shots in, and she has that freedom. Shoot the ball. You're out there. She's going to shoot the ball when she's out there. I don't even have to tell her. And it's going in the hole. So I love that about her. Just a great kid to be around, so pleasant, and she just does a good job for us. And Damara, I think she's the smallest one. I think she's she brings the most energy to the team. She's our comedian on the team. She's the team builder. She's another kid that I'd ask, at a time when we had some kids went down with injuries on JV, and she's like, absolutely not, coach. I am up here and I'm staying. And she's a lot of fun, and I mean, she is quick. She has the most beautiful jump shot of a kid that I've seen, and she's working on it, and her minutes are definitely going up next year because she's just going to get better. She's going to work hard, and she works extremely hard, has done everything that I asked her to do, and just a delight to have on the team and stuff. And with girls, a big thing to me, more than the X's and O's with girls, and maybe with the boys too, but I just coach girls, to me is chemistry. We have to have a good fit, because if you start having problems, united we stand, divided you'll fall. And but they don't do that. They, they're still young people, and there's things there, but they truly love each other. Not only I believe they really love each other. They enjoyed spending time together outside of basketball and doing things, and personally getting together on their own, not without the coach, and they have a good time in the dressing room. I have a good time with them, and that's important, that you have a group of kids that mean more to you than just basketball, that they're good kids and on and off the court, and they represent your program well, and I love that.